Welcome everybody. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Roddy's being super annoying. Roddy, rotten Roddy. Stop being annoying. Rotten Roddy. Welcome everybody. Welcome to episode 59 of the most holy and speculative show on the planets. That is the Doom Vlog, episode 59. Not even at 60 yet. It's been such a slow slog. Episode 59 of the Doom Vlog with 3 O's. Doom with 3 O's. Here we are in the Neon Doom room. I'm sorry, I wasn't there last night. I actually, I don't want to make excuses. I don't want to make excuses. Friday night, one of my kids was violently ill on Friday night, and I was up most of the night. Saturday night, because I was up Friday night with a violently ill child, Saturday night, I don't know what happened. I passed out, and I didn't wake up again until like 3 in the morning. So, yes, I apologize. I wasn't here, but I'm here now. I'm squeezing it in, even though I've got to get up at like 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning. Oh, my God. All right, last week was brutal. Absolutely freaking brutal. And, yeah, I need a holiday. I need another holiday where I'm not driving interstate for most of it. Here I am for episode 59 of the Doom Vlog. Here we talk about physical media, and toys, and some pop culture stuff. Welcome, my name is BZ. You've probably seen me plenty of times on the other 58 episodes of the Doom Vlog, if you care, if you're watching. We've dropped a lot of views lately, so it's my fault. I haven't been as consistent as I normally am, and I don't want to pester too many people on Instagram as I normally do. So, yeah, we have dropped a few viewers. But that's okay. It's all right. I am debating a few things. Let me just introduce everything first before I start all that. Right in front of me, hosting the show pretty much, is my indomitable, it's a real word, indomitable? It's a word. I made it up just now. Camera. Everybody knows this camera. Roddy by name, rotten by nature. Rotten Roddy. Rotten Roddy's with us today. My master at arm's length. What can we say about Rotten Roddy that we don't always say about Rotten Roddy? Ever-present, all-knowing, all-seeing, unjudgmental, as cameras should be. Unlike me, I'm quite judgmental. But we're not judgmental of people, choices in people's lives, their gender, their sexual preference, their pronouns, their race. Just, we're not judgmental about that. We don't care. Be who you want to be. We are judgmental about film, however. We are judgmental about people's choices in the film industry. We are judgmental about scripts, writing, dialogue, shots, like cinema, photography, lighting, dialogue, bad character references. That's what we're judgmental about. Here we have Mike, not Stephen. Yeah, not Philippe. I think I've used Philippe before. Not... Truncheon, would that be someone's name? Maybe like a standover man called Truncheon? No, none of those names. Mike. Ron Roddy, Mike, BZ. Welcome. It's very dim in here, very dim and dark, and Roddy's not focusing very well for some reason. Let's light me up a little bit more. That's a little bit better. All right, so here we are for episode 59 of the Doom Vlog. Yeah, it might be ending soon. I'm still in a debate about it. I'm just not seeing what I want to see out of this channel. I've watched some other YouTubers who do very similar kind of vlogs, and somebody started their vlog just recently that I follow, and they already had 160 subscribers. So you tell me something out of 160 subscribers in a few days. I've been fighting for 3 years and not even getting past that. So you tell me. Look, I might reshift. I'm not going to leave YouTube if I decide to do so. I'm not going to leave YouTube. If I decide to do so, I may be attempting either a reformat or a different program. Because I don't know that people understand what the Doom Vlog is. And maybe I thought it was fun and funny to use that name, but maybe it's not doing me any favors. Maybe I need to change it to Revenge of the Video Store, like my other Instagram account. That might be the possibility. So I'm just letting you know things are shifting, the winds are shifting, and maybe by episode 60, that might be the last episode. It's been a while. I've been going for a while. I'll let you know if that's the case. I do have my daughter's 16th coming up this Saturday, so I might be doing the Doom Vlog on the Friday, maybe. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, if you have any ideas in the comments about whether I should or shouldn't keep the Doom vlog, and I know, it's easy to say keep it if you like it, but if it's not working, give me your opinions. Give me your opinions. I just kind of feel like I'm fighting an uphill battle. And look, I'm not doing it for fame and fortune. Really, I'm not. I just would like more viewers. I think that's it. I think that's where it's at. And I really appreciate the people that follow, and I really appreciate the people that subscribe and comment and go live and jump in the chat when people are in the chat. I appreciate all of you, but I just need more. I need more. So it's not me. It's not you. It's me. It's not you. It's me. But we'll see how we go. All right. So before we go any further, I need beer. Let's do beer. I can't do this any further without beer. I have a very early wake up, so I probably shouldn't drink too much. But I think it's time to not do this.
What did I say? He can't hold his liquor.
No, I'm not going to be like Gimli. I'm not going to be like Gimli. But I do think that I'll be a little bit more like this.
It's got a fruity bouquet.
Oh.
Oh, it's got a fruity bouquet. Oh, that's what I should be more like. So let's move on to beer. Let's just go to beer now. Let's not waste any time. Let's go beer now. Back to very blurry Roddy cam. Rotten Roddy, what are you doing? What is happening right now? Are you not enjoying focusing on me? Can I zoom? Will you let me zoom? I don't want to zoom. Maybe that's what I did last time. I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have touched the zoom. You're really not wanting to focus on me. It's quite disconcerting how much you hate me tonight. Focus on me, you rotten camera. Rotten Roddy didn't work the other week. That's one of the reasons why I didn't film. He just didn't work. He wasn't working. I turned him on, he turned off. I turned him on, he turned off. But I always charge him before and I always charge him afterwards. So I thought it was my fault, but I have no idea. But now he's working. He seems to be working. So, all right, let's do beer. You know this beer. It's a go-to beer for me. I've got a Paulaner, a Munchen. Munchner Hell. Hell, I tell you. Hell. Hell on earth. A Paulaner Munchner Hell on Earth. A Munich lager. A Munich lager. We like it. We like it here in the Neon Doom Room studio. Oh, mate, can you focus? Maybe it's the microphone. I think the microphone's throwing him off. That's a bit better, isn't it? I put the microphone quite high tonight. I got no fingernails, so let's see if we can open it with this. Get under there. There we go. Get under there. All right. Before I get into any more what's happening in the background in my room, let's pour this beer. I don't like how Mike's right there. Let's pour the beer in there. I keep forgetting it's not dark. I've been drinking a lot of dark beer lately. I don't know why. I know the can's light and I know it's a lager, but my brain's like, oh, why is the beer not dark? Oh yeah, because I didn't buy a dark beer. That's why. Gotta get the last dribs and drabs out. I must admit, all I've been doing lately is working. That's all I've been doing. Just work, 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 work. I need a holiday. Just like Bilbo Baggins, I need a holiday. I am planning on going, and I'm not coming back. This should loosen me up some. There we go. I bought them Friday night on the way home from a very long day, and I planned to have one then, and I didn't. And then obviously I had a violent little child. I was going to crack one last night, but I didn't because I was very tired and I fell asleep. And here I am on a Sunday night before work, cracking a beer open. Is that bad? Is that a bad thing? Did I do a bad? Did I make a whoopsie? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I think drinking beer any night of the week is okay. I think drinking a beer any night of the week should be okay, as long as you're sensible. Oh, well, if you manage without being sensible, then good for you. But I guess I'll have to be sensible. This room is doing some weird things with its lighting lately, and I can't understand what I'm doing wrong. It's like, I don't know, something in the camera is not picking up the ambiance. Maybe I need more lighting in here. But I was hoping my face would be the brightest thing that is seen. Is that better? I should be the thing that's standing out in the room. I think that's why Rotten Roddy's having a bit of problems keeping up with me, where I am and what I'm doing. All right, so here we are. We've got one live viewer. Thank you very much for jumping in. I can't because of YouTube. I mean, look, I might have to update my... Oh, 2 live views. Welcome. I might have to update my YouTube studio. There's like a code you use. I did it ages ago. I've lost track of how to do all these things. I've been lazy, I guess you could call it. Once you set up on OBS with the streaming software and you stop panicking about how to do things, you kind of forget how to do those things. So it's kind of double-edged sword, really. But I think I need to update my link with YouTube, and I think that's probably what's causing the problem, where I can't see my live viewers but only my overall views. But that's okay. We will get there in the end, and if I do manage to take a week off sometime, I don't know when because my boss is away. She can't be back at work at the moment due to some things, but when she comes back, maybe I'll get a week off sometime. I don't know how or when. But I'd like to do that just to feel like a human being for a little while. Now, I haven't done what I normally do. In this room, I have a few movies playing. You can see one up there. There's also one playing on the flat screen, the main TV, the main thing I use in this room. And I've got a movie playing on the VCR. Roddy, focus on me. Roddy, what is going on, mate? Come on, get with the program. What is happening, buddy? So what I've got playing on the flat screen at the moment is I've got Red Planet. I've got Red Planet playing. I've got it on Tubi because I think the kids are watching Netflix and Disney, and I don't know who's doing what, but I don't want to be kicked out, so I decided to put Tubi on. So I've got Red Planet playing there. Don't worry, I'm not watching any of these things. I'm focusing on you. I've got Red Planet playing here. I haven't watched that since it came out, I think, all those years ago. On the VCR and the CRT TV, I have, what have I got? Oh, I've got Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. My VCR was playing up recently, and I think it was the tape. I put, it was either Clone Wars or Phantom Menace in, and I think the tape as it spooled around had spooled up and down in sections, so it had kind of not spooled correctly. So it was playing all jittery last time, but I think it's all good now. And so I put that on as a test. So I've got Last Crusade playing on that one, Red Planet playing here, and I've got a mystery movie playing up here. One of my favorite movies, actually. One of my favorite movies. I'm looking for it on Blu-ray. I have found it online, but I don't want to spend the money on it yet. I bought a lot of movies, as you can see from this stack of umbrella here. You can't see all of that stack of umbrella. It goes right down to the table. That's the last, a few months of movies that I bought. Most of those are umbrellas. Actually, I think all of them are umbrellas. But what's this movie? This is a horror/action movie. And I'll give you a hint. It's got Rutger Hauer in it. That should probably give it away, but not many people jump in on the movie guess. So I thought I'll give you a hint. It's playing in the background. Always play a movie up here. Always play a movie up here. There's no volume on that. I always have it on mute. But the movie is playing up there. Is a very well-known Rutger Hauer movie that people of the horror/action sci-fi kind of vein, they like that movie. So that's one of my favorites. Has been forever. You'll know. If you're in the know, you'll know. If you know, you know. What is this? If you know. So IYK. All right. Now that I've told you what I've got playing in this room, Red Planet, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and mystery movie, we're going to move on to Let's Get Physical Media, because I've bought a few things from op shops along the way. And we've got mail again tonight as well. That now I can show you the things that I've bought. And one of those things isn't a mail thing. It's something I want to show you, but it's very exciting. Very exciting. I hope you're all well. I hope you can hear me. I should have tested this beforehand, but can you hear me?
Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me?
Can you all hear me? I really, really hope you can hear me. And how are you?
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you? Everything's perfect.
That's enough out of you, hon. I hope you're well, and I hope you can hear me. We've got 2 live viewers. Thank you very much for being here. Let's get on to Let's Get Physical Media so we don't bore the shit out of people and people start leaving, because this is a very small channel with a very small audience. But we deal with a lot of fun things. So, I don't know, tell your friends. You know, get some friends on here. I've been on people's lounge room TVs in the past, I've been told, or so I've been told. Oh, yes, you can hear. You Want Balloons is here. Welcome, You Want Balloons. Welcome, welcome. It's time for us to get physical media Olivia Newton-John style. Let's sing it like Olivia Newton-John sang it way back in the day.
Let's get physical media. I wanna get physical media. Let me hear your movies talk.
Let me hear your movies talk. All right, we do this pretty much every episode. We don't do all of the other, not episodes, we don't do all the other kind of bits and pieces on every single episode, but we always do Let's Get Physical Media. That's why we're here. That's why we're here and we're clear and we don't need any more bears. So I have 2 bags down there and a couple of random things. Excuse me. Let me have another drink of beer. Another drink of beer. What
did I say? He can't hold his liquor.
I can't hold my liquor, you dastardly little short, whiny little man. All right, let's get the first bag up. First bag up. And let's do the. Hang on. Let's do the first bag in order. Because the second bag, the bag I was about to lift up was the second bag of stuff I bought. So let's go through the first bag. It's been sitting here for a bit now. It's heavier. It's a Coles bag. You know, I carry Coles, these paper bags with me when I go up shopping. They're really handy. They flatten down really nicely. I keep them in the car. And then I just drag it into the store and fill it up and take it to the counter. It's very handy. Very, very handy. I do get some odd looks sometimes when I'm in an op shop and I just kind of flick out this paper bag and I start filling it up. It's kind of like, I'm not stealing stuff. I'm filling up my bag to take to the counter. I do get the odd person giving me odd looks. All right, let's go through the bag. Have I got anything of note in here? We'll talk about one of those other things later. All right, I like anime. Oh, I didn't take the tape off these. Oh no, I did. I did test them. I did test some of them at least. Some of these are clean, some of these not so clean. I do like anime. And when I find it, I try to pick them up. I'm not an aficionado about anime. So, look, I know the big ones. I used to watch Akira. I watched Ninja Scroll. I watched a lot of stuff back in the day that I own some of now. There's a lot of anime, man. A lot of anime. I can't keep up with anime. And I'll be honest, there are some anime movies or shows that I'm guessing are an acquired taste because maybe it's a cultural thing, I don't know, but just the way the stories are structured, the importance that's in placed on certain sections of those storylines. Sometimes I don't really get them. I don't be like, why are you jumping to this scenario? Why is this person like spending 30 minutes being emotional about someone they lost love? And then it just switches to something else. And like, I guess it's maybe a bit of a cultural thing and maybe it's an anime thing. I don't really know. Just the story patterns that are sort of played out. I've watched a lot of anime on Netflix and anime on Netflix. I mean, of course they're getting the anime from overseas, but some of it's like kind of like a bit more user friendly in terms of the stories and some of it's pretty wild. I've tried to watch some in the past. I've enjoyed a lot of them, but there's been some that have been like, I don't understand the story. I don't really understand why people are talking for this long about this one thing that has nothing to do with the current situation. So once again, it could be something I'm just not understanding. But I'm leading up to showing you what this is. I found this in an op shop. It was $2. It's Vampire Night. Anyone hip to Vampire Night? believe it's number 1 as well. It says it on the spine. Numero uno. Come on, fuck us, Roddy. Fuck us, Roddy. Number 1, Vampire Night. For love of vampires, blood, tragedy, and secrets. I don't really know anything about it. To be honest, I tried to read the back of the DVDs. I didn't really read this one because I figured it would be pretty full-on and crazy. It does say Yuki's earliest memory is of a stormy night in winter where she was attacked by a vampire and then rescued by another. Now, 10 years later at prestigious Cross Academy, there are 2 sessions of classes, the day class and the night class. As the school's disciplinary committee, Yuki Cross and Zero Kiryu keep watch over the day class students who are all infatuated with the beautiful elite night class students. As guardians, Yuki and Zero must also protect the secret of the night class. They're all vampires. So, very teen. I'm at school. Look at me. I'm at school. I gotta protect these vampires at night. Look at me. Look at my Kimmy. Is that tape that's all messed up there? Is that a rip? It's all right. I've got tons of spare cases. I can replace this. So, yeah. Vampire Night. Vampire Night. Looks kind of teen. I don't know if it's just like a number of episodes. Oh, yeah, there are. First, it's done in nights. How very clever of them. Each episode is a night. First night, Night of Vampires. Second night, Memoirs of Blood. Third night, The Fang of Penitence. Fourth night, Trigger of Condemnation. All done in 16:9. It is Region 4. That's very nice. So, yes, it's got a cool little picture on the inside of it. I mean, I haven't taken the disc out, but I'm assuming it's going to be very similar to the other guy lying in a pool of blood. There you go. Whoopsie, I failed math. Teacher wasn't very happy. This is what I look like. Disc is, you can't tell. It's kind of a little bit scratchy, but mostly clean. I picked it up because I was curious, but I've got so many anime movies. I don't know when I'll get around to watching this one. Series. Okay, so these have all been mixed up. Is that a VHS? Let's do the DVDs before I get into the VHS. We'll do that, and that. All right, cool. All right, so I picked up this one because I figured it would be fun. It is a flashback entertainment release, which I'm seeing more and more of at the op shops, at the thrift stores. Thrift, what a weird word. When you think about it, you got to go thrift. Wow, it's a mouthful. If you're out drinking, you want to go to thrift stores, I'm gonna go to a thrift store. I'm gonna go to the thrift. I'm just gonna go up shopping. Thrift. Snowman's Pass. Quiet, beautiful, deadly. It's got people in it I don't know. Nicole Eggert. Oh, I think I know her. I don't know who that is. My eyesight is very bad at the moment. Come on, Roddy, focus. Well, George Stultz. Don't know that. Eager Singer. Is that the real name? Wow, that's really bad lettering. Really light red on... Sorry, Mari Singer. Really light red on white. Very poor choice. This whole case looks washed out. Doesn't it? Looks washed out. If you want to stand out, that should be bright red. Mind you, this could have sat on a shelf getting washed out by the sun. But it is a flashback entertainment. It is in 16:9, which is refreshing. It's refreshing. 16:9. Usually what I find is these look really nice when you play them through your Blu-ray player. Look, I can't say they're going to be high quality, but they look really clean compared to some. And 16:9 is always good. It's a little bit grubby, but it's mostly clean. It's a story. A rock climber. Oh, I don't want to read this whole thing. Lost treasure of Snowman's Pass. Hikers, rock climbers. Curtains don't to lead to a remote area. Okay, cool. So somebody gets convinced. Oh, right. So she goes rock climbing with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend dies. He falls down or disappears, and then she can't find him. No one looks for him. She goes back. Some shady dude says, "Oh, I'll help you look for him." And then they find out it's about looking for treasure, and he'll eliminate her when he finds it. Stuck on the remote part of the mountain with no one to save her, she must rely on her wits and skill in order to survive. It's like a revenge movie. Sort of. It's a final girl movie. Sort of. Everything's sort of. Bad guy at the bottom, you know, antagonist, protagonist on the top, antagonist at the bottom. She goes to find her boyfriend, he wants to find the treasure, and then they've got to play a game of cat and mouse. Pretty much. But it's in 16:9, so good. Very good. Don't know it's going to be a very good movie. It looks like a straight to DVD or straight to Blu-ray. Sorry, straight to Blu-ray. Straight to DVD or straight to VHS movie. I didn't check the date on it, and I'm not going to. And here's one that I have passed up on a few times, but I decided just to bite the bullet. The disc is a little bit scuffed. But a funny movie for what I'm told. Kelsey Grammer in Down Periscope. Our very own Frasier in a submarine movie. I have heard this is a very funny movie. There looks to be some other comedians in there that have been in other things. Just that. I don't know if that's somebody that I recognize. Down Periscope. I've heard very good things about this, but I picked it up. I was like, stuff, it's only $2. I'll pick it up. Obviously, it's a standard DVD, so it's going to be 16:9 at least. Yep, 16:9. It also has 1:85:1 aspect ratio. And it came with another one of these little booklets. The movie's 70 years of 20th Century Fox. The inside looks like that. So there you go. Will it get watched anytime soon? I don't know. I don't know if it'll get watched anytime soon. Maybe. I'll watch it for fun. Who knows? I just picked it up because I'd heard it was good and I saw it. And why would I not pick it up if I know it's going to be good? Okay. Alrighty, next we have a music DVD. Oh, that is sealed. How very annoying. I thought I opened this. Let's just pop it. I'll peel the stickers off later. Come on. Peel the stickers off later. Come on, just open. Thank God. Alright. Is it clean? Smudgy, but clean. Interesting. Okay, I picked it up because I like this band, and I try to pick up music DVDs when I see them if they're good. So I picked up Midnight Oil, 20,000 watt RSL, the Midnight Oil collection. It's got over 2.5 hours of music videos and interviews and info and rare footage and full digital remastered general exhibition there, all the tracks. I can't imagine that's just 2.5 hours, but I guess some of these are live. I don't know. I'm guessing that's, you know, it does equal 2.5 hours. But you got all the greats here. You got US Forces, Power and the Passion. All the ones that are live have live next to it. Oh, it's a disc. What? It says the clip. Oh, it's been right. Okay, I get it. I wasn't focusing on it. The top, you'll see they're separated, the clips and the videos. So it's got live underneath the videos, and the clips, it's got all those tracks. So it's got a bunch of live stuff and a bunch of video clips. Now it's got a lot. Beds of Burning is on there. Dreamworld, Put Down That Weapon. Blue Sky Mine. Forgotten Years. King of the Mountain. Bedlam Bridge. One Country, My Country. Outbreak of Love. In the Valley. Underwater. White Skin, Black Pearl. White Skin, Black Heart. Redneck Wonderland. Read all about it. Da-na-na-na-na. Best of Both Worlds. Pictures. The Dead Heart. Beds of Burning. I already did that one. Cool. So yeah, I had to pick it up. The case needs to be replaced, but luckily for me, I've been putting all my things into Terrafold cases. So I will be replacing this into a new case. If I like the music videos enough, look, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm very much debating whether I'll keep all of my music DVDs in Terrafold cases. I just need to reduce this collection down. I really need to reduce it down. It's actually hurting my feelings how big it is. But yes, very happy to find that for $2. I picked up this. Oh, I kept the receipt. I stuffed the receipt into these cases. There's no need to look at it. They're usually $2 each. Picked this up because I used to watch this on TV, but I couldn't find season 1, so I picked up season 2 or series 2. Oh no, does that say the complete series? Oh, what? Oh no, it's covered the 2. Well, that's annoying. $4 though. I picked it up anyway. I thought it said the complete series, but it is series 2. Okay, it covered the 2. I was a bit dumb. The complete series 2. Monarch of the Glen. Has anyone watched this show? I've watched at least the first season of this on TV back in the day, a long time ago. What year was it? That was 2005, so I think season 1 would have been 2003, 2004. Monarch of the Glen. Look, it's kind of about a guy that takes over this kind of castle type thing. I think it belonged to his family, but he never lived there before, and he moves back there, and it's about how he's taken over the castle, and I guess taking over the financial matters of the castle and the surrounding lands. And I guess I like English TV shows because of the kooky characters and the old locations. You know, it was a good show, and there was a bit of romance there as well, like somebody he either knew in the past or somebody he grew up with. I can't remember. Monarch of the Glen. I watched season 1, really liked it, obviously, because I used to watch it. It comes with a little booklet. Bring home the BBC on DVD. Bring it home. Look, I don't love all BBC stuff. There are some very stuffy shows out there, but Monarch of the Glen was really good. I liked it. There's the girl that he likes on the back. I just picked it up because I thought, what can I bring home that I could potentially say to my wife, let's watch something and let's watch this. But I would really like to start at season 1. So if I could find series 1. Why do English call it series? I guess Australians call something series as well. Just so very clean. Series 1, and then I could watch series 2. I'd prefer to not start at series 2, but Monarch of the Glen. Yeah, it's a good show. It's interesting. It's a bit mundane and Englishy, but very good. So there's that. Now, I found a bunch of VHS. Is it the rest of it VHS? Please tell me it is. I think it all is. So I found these all at the same spot. And they had a bunch of new stuff come in, but unfortunately a lot of it was just crap, and I wasn't really interested in a lot of it. There was a lot of comedy and a lot of VHS tapes of the Carry On movies, which, don't get me wrong, I love them. I have a lot of them up there on DVD. I do not have the space as much as I'd love to. I'd love to go deep on Carry On movies because I grew up watching Carry On movies, but I just can't do it. The amount of Carry On movies there were, I would fill up a big chunk of my collection on the shelves here would be taken up with Carry On VHS. So I just have to leave Carry On VHS behind and just stick to buying them on DVD. But they had a bunch of Carry On VHS there, which I had to say no to. But that's okay. I found this one, which is Casper. It's got the weirdest cover, and they made it very Australian. Casper and his mates. Casper and his mates. Look at that Casper. That doesn't look anything like Casper. Volume 1. Casper and his mates. Now, this could have been Australianized. It's got the friendly ghosts. Have you got any... What does that say? Have you got any castles? Okay. It's a weird question. We got any castles? Hello? Got any castles? Are you listening to me? I'm asking you if you got any castles. It's a weird question. Christmas comes but once a year. Now, that's a weird thing to do. I mean, I don't think there's been any Caspers that says, and his mates. Casper and his mates were down the pub the other night having a drink. Yeah. Oh, he got a bit unruly, he did. That's not very Australian, is it? But anyway, yeah, it's in there. It's like that. I think it's a very Australianized version. There was another one that was like Daffy Duck and his mates, and I was like, oh, that's weird. I'll just get the Casper one. Very strange. All right, so it was that. There was some... Oh, don't fall over. Come on now. Don't be difficult. That's... What have I got? What have we got here? Oh, yes, James Woods. James Woods. In a movie that says it all, really. A movie that says it all. Cop. James Wood. Cop. What's the movie about? Cop. Oh, who's the protagonist? Cop. Who performs all the action? Cop. Is it scary? It says a thriller. Cop. A thriller. Got James Woods. He threw away the rule book, then wrote his own. Sound like every cop detective ever. Cop. I picked it up because it had James Woods, and it's for mature audiences only, which back then was probably saying a lot. For mature audiences. Oh, it looks a bit far. All right, looks a little bit full on. Looks a little bit full on. I don't know if YouTube will get me for this one, but there's a body hanging from the ceiling. Girl in a nightie, another girl in a nightie. Gun in someone's mouth. A GUN in someone's mouth. What does it say on the back? James Woods is Hopkins. Hopkins, very interesting. A cop, a horrifying series of murders, a suspension from the police force, a crumbling marriage, a cop going over the edge because he cares too much. James Woods. Okay. Charles Durning. Charles Hayde. Is there a girl's? What's the girl's name? There's girl actors in this too. So it's just said the men's name. 1987. Hey, that's good. It's a 1987 movie. I love the 80s. I'm always up for an 80s movie on VHS. It is in there. You can see the big bold writing through there. It's in there. And it's rewound and everything, which is good. But Cop looks interesting. Had to pick it up. We won't throw it down there. We'll throw it down here. Oh, there's a couple of good ones. Let's make sure this one is the right way around. I think this one had the sticker. Oh, the sticker fell off. That's right. I forgot about that. The spine sticker fell off. So let's put it under there so it doesn't get lost. I'll glue it back on. Young Einstein, come on. Get in, mate. Get in. Young Einstein. The incredible, untold story of the greatest mind of all time. Young Einstein. Yahoo Serious. Yeah, I think it was $2 or $1. Can't really remember. It is a well-known movie in Australia. I have heard some Americans say they don't get it, or it's weird. It's fun, but it's a bit weird, and they don't really get it. I don't blame you. It's a weird movie. Yep, picked it up. It's a couple of bucks. I mean, I was pretty happy with that. Yahoo Serious in Young Einstein on VHS. Come on. Keep going. Put them over here. I want to put them on this side. In the vein of awesome, I can't believe I found it. Let's make sure it's still in there. Yes, it is. And we wound. It does say Collector's Series. The first movie of Police Academy on VHS. What an institution. Police Academy. Look, a lot of people, if you're watching and you're in the States and you're like, mate, why are you so excited? We know that you've got everything on your shelves. Please don't be offended. I watch a lot of American shows on YouTube about hunting for VHS, and I know that you find stuff easily. I know you do. You got it everywhere. But to us, this is pretty cool. Because trust me, there's people that get up early in the morning and they take all the good stuff. They do that. They do. They actually do. Now, I signed up recently. Well, not signed up, but I went to a local Vinnie's that I usually go to, and I just said, look, do you get any horror movies or R-rated movies? Like, not corn movies, you know, I'm not saying that, but any R-rated movies, any movies you would never sell. Because it always been in the back of my mind that they do that. They'll be like, oh, we'll sell this, and this. Some things slip through, some things don't. We'll get rid of these. And I said, do you ever get those kinds of movies? Like movies that you were like, oh, this is sacrilegious, we couldn't sell it. And they said, yes, we do. And I said, what do you do with them? Do you throw them away? And they said, yes, we do. And I said, well, what would be the chances of you not doing that? And I come by and buy them from you. And they said, well, we can't sell movies to you that we believe are sacrilegious, but we can put them aside for you in a box. And if you'd like to make a donation to our little jar, they showed me the jar on the counter, then you can just have them. I went, okay, sounds like a plan. They took my phone number and my name, and last time I popped by, they said, we haven't found anything. I was like, that's fine, take your time. let it build up and let me know when they're there. And yeah, I think it's a great plan. So if I've at least got one little plan in place, maybe it amounts to nothing. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I end up with a lot of cool horror movies. I don't know. So I thought I'd throw it out there. Okay, so Police Academy. Very happy with that. An awesome movie. The first movies of most things are awesome back in the day. Oh, not on this side, this side. Okay, what do we got next? I'm going to save the best till last. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save the best till last. All right, we can put you back, and you back. I picked up this one because it has C. Thomas Howell. I think that's who's in it. Yeah, C. Thomas Howell, Anne Margaret, and Charles Durning in it. Don't know anything about it. He thought he had the prettiest girl in town until he met her mother. And it says at the top, that soul man is back in a sexy comedy. I don't mind sexy comedies. Grew up on sexy comedies. All right. It's got C. Thomas Howell. C. Thomas Howell. That soul man is back in a sexy comedy mixed up with romance and a little bit of animal passion. C. Thomas Howell is Bubba, a rebellious high school senior. Bubba's nights are filled with yearnings for his agitated, highly strung girlfriend, Kelly Preston. That is until he meets Shirley's mum, Rose, and Margaret. Rose wouldn't fall in love with him in a million years. He'll wait. Rose and Bubba have a tiger by the tail. So, Rose is Anne Margaret. And this is the movie. A Tiger's Tale. And I've never heard of it. And if I have heard of it, I probably forgot about it. So, I picked it up because it's a era movie for me. Who was on the side there? What does it say? Oh, it's Atlantic. Okay, so it's an Atlantic release. A Tiger's Tale. That's Anne Margaret. And I don't think you see his girlfriend in there. But it's in there, because I've already checked that. It's in, you can't even see, it's in, trust me, it's in there. Got a weird angle. And it was $2. No, yes, $2. $2 is still $1 too much for a VHS tape. Mind you, that's my opinion, but... Now, I picked up this one because it's got Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce in it. And I put the receipt in there, so let's get rid of that. Anybody watch old movies? Oh, is my VHS player still playing up? Why is it doing that? It's all wobbly. Might need to get the heads cleaned. Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce. They did a lot of Sherlock Holmes. Well, this one is also a Sherlock Holmes movie. It has a great cover on it though. From her lips, poison that bred murder. The Woman in Green. The Woman in Green. Where are we at? Which is after 10. I take a long time getting to it. Woman in Green. It's got a great backing piece as well on the back of the cover. From her lips, poison that bred murder. I like Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce. It's got the tape in there with the spine. Topper is just a normal warning tape. Warning piece on there. What do we got? We've got and I believe this is an Alfred Hitchcock movie, isn't it? Isn't this an Alfred Hitchcock movie? Yeah, Alfred Hitchcock. The Man Who Knew Too Much on VHS. James Stewart and Doris Day, isn't it? Yeah, Doris Day. I picked up because, I'm trying to find some of these older movies that are Alfred Hitchcock, black and white. He's a bit more of a thriller. I don't think it's as good as North by Northwest, but I'm sure it's just as fun. Look, I'm sure I've seen this, but it would have been a long, long time ago. And I don't remember it. I picked this one up just because it was like, what the hell? They've got this on VHS there? Of course I'm going to pick it up. I already own it on Blu-ray. I don't need it. But I picked up Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory in all its psychedelic glory. Look at that. Enter a world of pure imagination. Look at me and you'll see a world of pure imagination. Yeah, very cool. It's in there. You can see on the spine, it's in there. If Rotten Roddy wants to focus. There we go. $2. I mean, you can't really go wrong. It's Warner Brothers, Family Entertainment. It's got Bugs Bunny on the top there. Can't go wrong with that. The last VHS out of my collection of finds for the first lot, at least. Really rocked me to my core because I was like, what the actual hell? Now, it has a huge tear on the front of it, which I don't actually, I'm not happy about it, but I'm not unhappy about it. I might try to fix it somehow, find an image, reprint it, put it on the front. But I've talked about Kenny Everett a lot in the past. Kenny Everett, the Kenny Everett Show, the show that I guess we weren't supposed to watch back in the day, but we did as kids, those of our era, we did. I found a VHS. And I don't know really how he released these, because I don't think they released a series on VHS back in the day, though I could be wrong about that. But this is kind of like, it's kind of like an Anthem album, like an Anthem VHS. It says the Kenny Everett VHS Naughty Joke Box. But come on. I mean, I know it's ripped, it's like someone's taken a sticker off the front of it, which I can feel. They've taken the sleeve out and they've tried to take a sticker off and it's just ripped his whole face off. There's a horror movie right there. Kenny Everett got his face ripped off. The Naughty Joke Box. It does say specially recorded and it's got a sticker on it. The spine's really cool. It's a nice big box. And the back looks very much like the front. So I could get that face, blow it up a little bit and try to replace that with the ripped off bits. But I don't really know how I would do that. But yeah, so it's basically, I guess, I haven't watched it. It's featuring Naughty Girls, Willie Rushton, Leslie Crowther, Debbie Linden, Barry Cryer, Fogwell Flax, John Junkin, Pat Mooney, Lenny Bennett, and produced by Ray Cameron. Now it doesn't mention anything about Sydney Snot, and some of his other characters like Captain Kremen. But it's a nice clamshell that, you know, brings back memories, and even the spine of this is like got that great old school lettering, same as the front. What video released this? Thorn EMI Video. It's got the silver little safety thing down the side. Starlight Video. Very cool. Got a bit of dust in there too. Little bit of dust in there. I would almost say, above all the VHS I just talked about, this one is the one I'm most excited about. Kenny Everett on VHS. I'm not very often that you find Kenny Everett on VHS. I think I have one other VHS of it somewhere. And I have a bunch of DVDs. Kenny Everett. Not easy to find. The Naughty Joke Box, as per the image on the back. Lots of legs, lots of girls. He was a gay man, died of AIDS, and he had lots of naughty things to show us on TV that us kids probably shouldn't have been watching. Probably should not have been watching. I don't know what that's all about. More rubbish. All right, so let's put those all back together. We'll put them all back together. I'm not going to do a toy section tonight, but I will show you one of the toys I picked up. Same place, and I think I've got one very much like it, though I don't. Oh, there he is. He's back there. Completely different one. So I'm glad I picked this one up. I picked up another Minion to go with my other Minion. This is my other Minion. I forgot which shape I got, but I got this guy last time. Got this guy last time, really tall one. And this time I got a little shorty. Got a little short guy. Now you can, I didn't realise, move his head. So you can turn his head inside this. So you can see him inside of his little suit there. So that means I've got two, and I paid $2 for it. Come on, focus. I paid $2 for it. So I've got shorty and tallie. So pretty happy about those. Put you back. Look, minions are fun. I wouldn't say I'm deep in the minion territory, but the toys are fun. Toys are great fun. So I'm gonna, of course, I'm stoked to have. I don't remember their names off the top of my head. I'm very glad to have them. Please don't fall. I just don't have the room to display them at the moment, which is always a bit sad. It's a little bit sad. It's a little bit sad. Let's just do a hygiene check on the channel. We've still got 2 live viewers. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let us, what can we do? We can do a little storyboard break. Then we're going to move to our next bag. Oh, that was the more recent bag. There we go, another Coles bag, just to change things up a little bit. Let's move this Coles bag out of the way. Now I've got to find room for all these VHS tapes. It's all good buying them. It's like now you got to put them somewhere. Is anybody else collecting VHS tapes? They're freaking giant. They're like, what, every single VHS tape is worth about 3 DVDs. Maybe 2.5 DVDs. So you're either committed or you're not. Like, I've got a shed full of VHS tapes, so I don't know. I need to go through here. Once I've removed all of my DVDs and reduced them down, I need to like put all of my VHS back in here. The ones I want anyway. Right, still live, still up late. Next batch. I thought I had a cassette tape too. What did I do with that? Maybe it's in this bag. Entirely possible it's in this bag. All right, I picked this one up. I have it on VHS already, and it's sealed, which is once again very annoying. Let's open it up. It's in there, nice and clean, hopefully. Pretty clean, a bit smudgy, a couple of little scratches, but very clean. Yeah, it's early thousands or late 90s, 2002. Big Fat Liar. Yeah, no, it's got Frankie Muntz in there. It's got Paul Giamatti. It's got Amanda Bynes. I don't know what you want me to say about it. Really, it's got Frankie Muntz in it, there, man. It's a good movie. It's fun. It's kind of a little bit more on the G-rated side, you know. It's got kids and stuff, but I don't know what you want me to say about it. It's a good movie. Got it on VHS, and I need to upgrade the DVD. I don't know what my accent is right now, but maybe it's kind of a little bit gangster. Maybe it's a little bit Ford Fairlane. Maybe it's a little bit Ford Fairlane. Somebody stop me. Big Fat Lie. Picked it up. I have it on VHS, but it can't be the only thing I watch it on. And my kids can watch this. It's G-rated. When a sleazy movie producer steals 14-year-old Jason Shepard's class paper and turns it into a blockbuster, Jason and his best friends fly to Los Angeles to ensure that the truth gets known, and it's payback time. Big time. Yeah, fun. Just fun. Just fun. Just fun. Had to pick it up. Another receipt that we don't need to see. Been using up some of my free points at the straight in the bin. Some of my free points at the op shops to try to get stuff reduced, which has been good. I picked up this VHS tape. God damn it! Stop taping these up, for the love of the Lord. I was in 2 minds of whether to pick it up, but you know, I need to add it to the collection. Come on, Crimson, Crash Dive. I saw Crimson on here somewhere. Crimson? No, I saw Crimson somewhere. Aboard the USS Ulysses, the survival of a nation will depend on one man, Michael Dudikoff and Friedrich Forrest. And you know that man will be Michael Dudikoff. He will be kickboxing his way out of nuclear disaster. He will be punching people in the face and kickboxing the crap out of them and using some crazy moves to stop nuclear subs from nuclearing the whole world. Had to pick it up, crash dive. I did put it back and then pick it up and then put it back and then pick it up. Not a very stellar spine sticker on it, but I had to pick it up. It was $2. All right, sometimes we make bad decisions. Sometimes. I picked this up, even though I already own most of them on DVD. I figured having the original VHS was probably pretty cool. Return of the Pink Panther. Peter Sellers at his very best. Clouseau at his very worst. Return of the Pink Panther. A fun movie. It's in there. I've just checked it. It's been rewound even. That's pretty amazing. If you've never watched any Peter Sellers movies, they're very fun. They're very silly. Anyone not a fan of Peter Sellers? Anyone not a fan of Pink Panther movies? The Pink Panther Returns. They're just silly. They're like Frank Drebin. You know, Naked Gun kind of. It's the Peter Sellers version of a Naked Gun kind of character. I think it was a lot of that comedy back in the day. But Naked Gun was a little bit more saucy in ways. Can you open? Why won't you open? Just open. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, whilst the Naked Gun was a little bit more sexually explicit, sort of, not really. The Pink Panther was just all silliness. Just plain silliness. More Hitchcock. The Lady Vanishes. Hey, have I watched Kickboxer, the 1980s movie? Hell yes, I've watched the Kickboxer, the 1980s movie. And welcome to the chat. ARC7N2I. Yes, I have. Look, I haven't lately. I have a long time ago. I've watched it. I've definitely watched Kickboxer. But if you're going to watch Kickboxer, then you might as well watch a lot of other movies like Cyborg, or like Hard Target, or Nowhere to Run. You know, I'm talking about mostly Van Damme movies there. Universal Soldier. Definitely. Lady Vanishes, Alfred Hitchcock presents Lady Vanishes. If you don't know what it's about, I'm not going to go into this whole plot on the back. It is typical Hitchcock. It is a thriller. Bad people doing bad things. Someone trying to get away with it. Someone trying to find out what's going on. Most definitely not reading you the back of this. Wow, they really wrote a whole like it's like a whole. That's not a blurb. That's gives you the whole backstory. You should watch the movie to get the backstory. But yeah, watch Cyborg and watch Hard Target, and most definitely watch Nowhere to Run. That is a fun movie. And the sticker just came straight off. All right. Oh, falling things. You never can tell when these VHS tapes will want to stay upright or not. Let's pick this one up. I think this is an Alfred Hitchcock one as well. We're just going to rip that security device off. I didn't know anything about this one, but this is actually an Alfred Hitchcock movie. Oh, what the actual hell? That's cray-cray, man. I was not expecting that. I was most definitely not expecting that. Okay, I'll show you in a second. Okay, when you see this cover, you think bland, stuffy, old Hitchcock movie, don't you? Oh, hang on, let me just show it to you first. I'm just trying to get this cover back in. All right, in you go. When you see this cover, I've seen plenty of covers like this. Really bad colors. It's like bone with yellow sunsets, It's very bland. Hitchcock classics. This is rich and strange. It is I don't know how to explain this movie to you. It's a bored suburban married couple, Fred and Emily Hill, are horribly fed up with their lives and one another. They unexpectedly inherit some money from a rich uncle and decide to go on a world cruise, hoping the change will revive their marriage. Numerous surprises are encountered on their tour. Emily is wooed by an English gentleman, and Fred is seduced and robbed by a phony princess. Eventually, they are reunited when their ship is wrecked, and they are saved by a junkload of Chinese pirates. They return to their humdrum lives, neither sadder or wiser from their experience. It is just a weird kind of let the world move on movie. Alfred Hitchcock. You would never have thought that this was an Alfred Hitchcock movie, but it is. Directed by Alfred Hitchcock. So they go through all of this crap with all this money that just got wasted, and they come out of it not wiser. It's not very good that they give away the ending of the movie. But what made me go, whoa, was like looking at this cover. Boring, yellow, it's like piss yellow. Piss yellow cover with a bit of like bone color in there. Someone actually pissed on the cover. And then I opened it up. Wait a minute, let me share my surprise with you. I opened it up. Look at the tape. Look at the tape. I love this tape. I don't think I've seen a single VHS tape that looks like this. This should be the tape for Return of the Living Dead or something like that. Like, huh? Whoa. Huh? Whoa. Roddy, focus, you damn camera. Yeah, crazy. That's a crazy tape, man. Sorry, Mike. That's a crazy, crazy tape, man, to be inside a piss yellow container. That's very crazy. All right. Oh, no, I'll talk about that last. I'll talk about that one last. Most of these are comedies. I've never heard of this one, but I picked it up because I was very intrigued. It's actually upside down in there. Yeah, I don't know anything about this movie. It seems like a really weird kind of movie to make. But I picked it up. Now, just bear with me. It says you'll explode with laughter. Then it says, this is the title. I'll let you read the title. This is the title. Whoops. The Apocalypse Now. Isn't that what it says? Whoops, Apocalypse Now? Or Whoops, the Apocalypse Now? Is that what it says on the side? Let me read the side. Why do they have 4 of them? Whoops, Apocalypse Now. That's the name of the movie. Whoops, Apocalypse Now. It's got Loretta Swit. We all know and love Loretta Swit, don't we? I don't know who she is. Peter Cook. I'm sure some of these people I know, maybe in other movies. I don't know a damn thing about this movie. Maybe if Mr. Mark McBride, Mr. Monkey Mark, maybe he would know. If this is English, which I think it is, I think Mr. Mark McBride would know about this. Whoops, Apocalypse Now. Never heard of it. Don't know anything about it. An inept invasion. Wow, this is the worst lettering in the world. They've put red lettering on top of blue and an explosion. It's like trying to read something in the dark. An inept invasion, a crazy kidnapping, a Russian cover-up, and a chronic case of bureaucratic bungling. It's complete political panic. It's Whoops, Apocalypse Now. It's got Loretta Swit from MASH. Oh, is she in MASH? It is her from MASH. I was trying to figure out who her face was. That's Loretta Swit. That's the woman from MASH. If you don't know what MASH is, I'm not going to be telling you much. Peter Cook from The Hound of the Baskervilles, Michael Richards from Young Doctors in Love, Ian Richardson from Sherlock Holmes and Masters of Ballantrae, Herbert Lom from the Pink Panther series, Rick Mile from the Young... Oh, it's got Rick Mile in it. And it's got Alexei Sale from The Young One. So it's Rick Mile and Alexei Sale. That would be Rick's... Oh, there they are on the front cover. I didn't even notice them. That would be Rick Mile just there. And that's Alexei Sayle just there. Bit of trivia for you. Alexei Sayle actually was in the Indiana Jones original trilogy. Can you guess who he played? Can you guess who he played in the original Indiana Jones series? I'll tell you. He played the leader who supplied a bunch of soldiers and tanks in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which is what's playing on the CRT TV over there. When they say, we'll give you soldiers and we'll give you, and he says, and tanks, and he goes, you're welcome. He plays that guy, not Sudan, he's like a leader. That's Alexei Sayle. Interesting, isn't it? Interesting for about 2 seconds. Speaking about Drebin, we've got Leslie Nelson from The Naked Gun and Tess Harper from Crimes of the Heart in Reckless Disregard. I think he's a reporter. It's in there. A reporter or a newsman. It's in a big case. Reckless Disregard. I've never seen this before. It's got Leslie Nielsen. I'm going to pick it up. It's $1. That's the back. What does it say? Because I didn't read it at the time. I thought this would be good regardless. A doctor's dramatic courtroom struggle to clear his name after he had been wrongly charged with drug pushing in the clinic in which he works. Tess Harper plays the enthusiastic young attorney who fights the charismatic TV anchorman. Leslie Nielsen, whose television program triggers the court battle. This is a gripping story of two individuals against the might of a major corporation and a leading television personality. I don't know if this is serious or if this is comedy. I'm taking this as comedy. Is it comedy? Oh, it says drama. Because the thing about Leslie Nielsen is he used to be a dramatic actor. Before he was in The Naked Gun, he was a dramatic actor. So I wonder, it feels like this is comedy, but it probably isn't. This could be straight up, this could be cold, hard, straight up drama. It says drama on it. I just didn't. Look at his face. Can you take his face seriously? Can you take his face seriously? I couldn't take his face seriously. That what a joke. Reckless Disregard. Now, in Australia, we had a comedian. This is rewound, which is good. We had a comedian with, I guess, like immuno, like a body disease, and obviously he can't kind of walk properly or talk properly, and he called himself Steady Eddie, the bent man of comedy. I found the VHS. I thought I'd pick it up. Live at the Comedy Store in Sydney. Disunited Artist presents the bent man of comedy, Steady Eddie, because he used to wobble on his feet when he would talk and walk. I had to pick it up. It says with bonus CD single, except this doesn't come with a CD single. Nope, no CD single in this case. There is a very clean rewound VHS tape, which is always recommended. Steady Eddie, had to pick it up. What a legend. Like, here's a comedian who had an affliction that could have ruined his life, and he became a comedian out of it. What a legend. Pick that up. These two, very interesting. What's that one? Oh, you'll leave that till last. This one's upside down in the case too. Rewound, very clean. Is this one upside down in the case? Yes, very upside down in the case. What is wrong with people? That's not how that goes. That can go in the bin. How are we going there? How's everyone going? How's everyone going right there? Is everyone all right? I'm out of beer. Should have a second beer. I'm only working tomorrow. Missed the bin. I picked this one up because it looked interesting. I don't know if it's a comedy. It says inept bunglers, so I'm guessing it might be a comedy. I like the front cover though. Tim Conway and Don Knotts, The Private Eyes. But look at this ghoulish, Grim Reaper looking character him. Co-starring Trisha Noble. Had to pick it up. Looked interesting. Tim Conway and Don Knotts in The Private Eyes. It says on the back a lot. It says a lot. I can't read all of this. An old dark house. A double murder. A beautiful heiress. A ghoulish staff. a message from the grave, and to sort it all out, two of the most comically inept bunglers ever to give private detection a bad name. Don Knotts and Tim Conway star as Inspector Winship and Dr. Tart in this comedy delight spliced with goosebumps. When Winship and Tart are engaged to investigate the deaths of Lord and Lady Morley, they find nothing unusual about the fact that that authorization comes direct from the late Lordship himself. Arriving at this Lordship's manor house, they find nothing odd about the staff either. A sorry collection of samurais, Nazis, gypsies, busty maids, and hunchback housemen. The perfect feature film for two masters of comic timing who managed to wreak havoc on nearly everything that's sacred about the mystery melodrama. It's a merry chase as they fumble their way to a most unlikely solution. It's only 97 minutes in total. In colour. In colour. Just in case you thought nothing was going to be in colour again. It's in colour. The Private Eyes. I like the front cover though. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Very clean. The cover is a little bit getting wrecked sitting outside of the case. Let's fix that up just a little bit. Just a little bit. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Something, I don't know the rest of that. All right, so very nice. Very nice indeed. I think that was a bug. This one's got Paul Hogan in it. I picked it up. It was a bug. Why could I not say yes to that? It was a bug. Lightning Jack. It's not Crocodile Dundee. I would have been stoked if it was Crocodile Dundee. Lightning Jack. You know, when Paul Hogan was very desirable to overseas markets. Comedy about two outlaws who just wanted to be wanted. Lightning Jack. Still, it's got Paul Hogan in it when he was youngish. Lightning Jack. I guess it's like a Western comedy. It still looks a bit like Crocodile Dundee in that one. $1. Why would I not buy it? It was $1. Why would I not buy it? It was $1. Focus, Roddy. Focus, Roddy. Thank you, Lightning Jack. Roadshow Entertainment. Why would I not pick it up? All right, and the very last thing that I'm going to mention, it's actually an Italian film, and it's not going to have subtitles because it's an Italian film. But it is a sexy comedy from Italy. It's actually an exploitation film from Italy. I looked it up. We don't mind kind of ruddy nudie films, as long as they're like, you know, not just doing one thing, and you know what that one thing is. As long as it's got a story and it's silly and it's got a bit of everything in it. Like I said, I grew up watching the my brain is not functioning right now. What is wrong with me, brain? The Carry On movies. So this is like a Carry On movie, but it's an Italian exploitation film. And it's in back to front. So let's turn this around. They've got really weird spines on them though. All right, and it's called Mowgli Nuda e Siciliana. Mowgli Nuda e Siciliana, which I think roughly translates to what's the direct translation? It's the I did read it the other day. Sicilian man's wife, or the Sicilian man's nude wife, or something like that. It does say for mature audiences on it. I could do a proper translation. Basically, it's got some gang members in it that I don't know the whole story. It's in Italian. You're not seeing much on the cover. It is a hand-painted cover, which is very nostalgic. It's got $4 overnight. It was obviously in the Italian section at the video store. The spine is back to front, which is always annoying as hell. But that's the way they did it back then. The front looks very much like the back with a smaller picture, and the rest is in Italian. The Sicilian landowner's wife or something like that. Obviously, he's holding up a pair of undies there. He's holding up a pair of undies. It's a sex comedy. It's a sex comedy, and it's an exploitation film from Italy. I looked it up. I found out what it was. I'd already bought it. I was like, this is something interesting. Obviously, it's a very different kind of film. And seeing a pair of legs doesn't mean anything, but it's definitely that kind of exploitation film. I looked it up. I could probably prove that if I looked up the title. Can I be bothered looking up the title? Can I type this in? Mowgli. Nuda. There's one L in Siciliana. Oh, I can't look at the pictures. The pictures are blurred. Is it going to give me a translation? Why would you give me a translation? You gave me a translation the other day. All right. I think translation. Translation. Did it for me the other day when I looked it up. Oh, it's the naked Sicilian's wife. Yeah, the naked Sicilian's wife. Okay. Nuda probably says everything. Yeah. So yeah, it's a sex comedy. It's an exploitation film. I know it's an exploitation film because I looked it up and that's what it came up with. It's got a very rustic looking cover on it. But I mean, like if you watch, say, the Cook, the Thief, His Wife and Her Lover, or some other movie like that, it's a very art house kind of movie. It's still an exploitation film. As artsy as it is, it's still an exploitation film. That is very weird and saucy. And people were like, "Oh no, it's an art film. Very art film. It's a very much an arty film." Yeah, it's still doing one thing. Anyway, I thought I'd show you that. It's very interesting because I pass up on a lot of Italian and overseas movies. I flick through and it's like, mostly it's like, I don't know, prospectors, cowboys and Indians. It's like a bunch of stuff where they're trying to do something very generic. This one looked different. I don't think I'd seen any covers like that, so I picked it up anyway, and I thought I'd look it up, and if it was boring or something, I'd just get rid of it. But yeah, exploitation film from Italy. Very cool. I don't know when I'll get around to watching it, but one day. All right, and that's everything. I thought I had a tape, though. What did I do with the tape? Oh, it's in my bag, and I left my bag in the house. Okay, cool. So I've got a few things in the house that I was going to show you, and I have more things to show you. They're going to have to be on the 60th episode because I've left the whole bag in the house. It's like, where is that cassette? Found a really good cassette at one of these op shops, but I'm not going in the house to get it now. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to get excited. I've got a bunch of movies too, and I just left them upstairs. Doesn't matter. All good. All right, so we're going to leave it that section there for Let's Get Physical Media because we've been on here for a while now. It is quite late. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do mail, and then we're going to close off for the night because, once again, we didn't do this last week. Oh, dear, I'm knocking down all the VHS tapes. I'm knocking them all down, mate. Very happy about a few of those VHSs, especially the Kenny Everett one. Very, very happy with the Kenny Everett one. Pretty happy with the Paul Hogan one. And the Sicilian one. That's pretty cool. And, oh, that's one thing I want to show you. It's part of Let's Get Physical Media. I didn't get it in the mail, but I do want to show you this. I do go to CEX occasionally to see what they've got. And they must have just stocked up again. They had a bunch of new things that I couldn't afford. One of these was this one. I just got it anyway. Horror movie, very famous horror movie. Look at this, From Beyond, the director's cut, H.P. Lovecraft's The Beyond on Blu-ray. Brand new in the store. It's an Umbrella Entertainment release. Must be an old one because it's got a different logo now. But cost me $30 secondhand. Now I can take these stickers off because I don't really need them on there. But this is a crazy movie. It's got a bunch of special features on it. I'm going to take the sticker off. I don't want this sticker on there anyway. Oh, I missed the bin. Yeah, so it's got, what has it got on here? It's got the audio commentary, directors Stuart Gordon and cast. It's got audio commentary, screenwriter Dennis Paoli, multiple dimensions, paging Dr. McMichaels, A Tortured Soul, an Empire production, the director's perspective, the editing room lost and found, interview with composer Richard Band, storyboard to film comparison ×9, and photo gallery and trailer. And the inside looks like this. I did check the disc. Look, it is smudgy. It's got some very, very slight scuffing. I think it's okay, but it's very clean. It's got the original cover. If you want to use the original cover, you can flip the cover. There's the original cover. And the back obviously has the same as this one. So this is the artist rendition, and this is the original cover, which is very interesting. H.P. Lovecraft from Beyond. Humans are such easy prey. $30. I think it's the best $30 I've spent secondhand, because this is a movie I don't see out anywhere. I don't know if anyone's seen H.P. Lovecraft from Beyond, but this is a horror masterpiece. And very, very happy to have it in the collection, because I've never seen this out anywhere. Nowhere. So I don't know when this was redone. I could probably look it up when Umbrella Entertainment released it. But very crazy, psychosexual, kind of weird, ultra-dimensional kind of horror piece. And super stoked to have it for $30. I mean, $30 is a lot of money, but still for a second-hand movie, let's put it on the umbrella pile because it is an umbrella. Focus, Roddy, focus. What is going on? Roddy is losing his mind. We'll put it on the Umbrella Entertainment stack there. And let's do mail, because we're getting late now. We're getting late now. All right, let's go to the mail thing. There we go. Mail, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Welcome to mail. Unfortunately, as much as I like to share the space with female, it's just mail. Only a couple of things to really show. I've already opened this because I had to check it arrived. But there's, I don't want to give away my details, but that's, yeah, we've opened, sort of opened it, half opened it. This was what I was waiting from, this is what I was waiting for from JB Hi-Fi. It turned up later and went to one of those, pickup points where you got to, put the code in and stuff. But I've been wanting it for a while. It's a exploitation B kind of film, B grade film. Crabs. Giant crabs battling mankind. Lots of these little kind of horseshoe kind of looking crab things coming out battling mankind. Had to pick it up. It was in JB Hi-Fi on special. I think it was like $5 or something like that. But I couldn't find it in store. So every time I'd go in store, I couldn't see it. So I had to order it online. And it's only DVD. I'm sure you can get a Blu-ray when you go onto the, when you go on a website somewhere, you can probably get the Blu-ray for it. But I could only find it on DVD. The story behind this is, get ready for shell shock. It's the Zombievers meets Godzilla hybrid you've always craved in a creature feature comedy horror of the year. Mutated by nuclear runoff, a horde of murderous horseshoe crabs descend on a sleepy California town, causing prom night terror. As the deadly crustaceans claw their way through the disbelieving population, it is up to a ramshackle band of students and local law enforcement to address the increasingly ginormous crab menace in a love letter to such practical effects horrors as Gremlins and nostalgic Roger Corman classics. Now, the problem with the back of this one is, look, the front cover's really cool, the lettering's really cool, I like all that. I think one of these guys is a guy in a suit fighting a giant real crab, because that looks like a suit, and that looks like a weird crab thing. But I don't know, I'll have to watch the movie. But it's the back. Look at the images, the actual stills. Dark, 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 dark. Why are they putting the darkest photos on the back? You can barely see them. You can't make out what's going on. I'm sure they could have had better photos to put on the back of this thing. Terrible, terrible choices that were made in trying to look at this. I mean, I can sort of see what's going on, but that's really dark. Why are you putting such dark pictures on? Anyway, crabs. Had to buy it. Put that in the umbrella stack. Do I have any more? I've got more in my bag. I'm not going into the house to get it. But let's get this one out. It's already been opened to check. I ordered this. It had gone on sale, come off sale. I was like, I'm just going to buy it. Fuck it. I bought it and then it went back on sale again. It dropped $20 straight after I bought it. So I kind of kicked myself. I made a boo-boo. I'm not going to show you this. It's a box. Let's take this out. All right. Look, this was like $70, $80, something like that. It went down to 50. And then I missed out by a day. I was like, I'll buy it today. I went to buy it and went up to 63 and I was like, stuff it. I just set my mind on it already. I'll just buy it. So I bought it and then literally about 3 days later, it went down to $47. So I paid 60 something for it. It's very dusty. They must have had this in a storeroom. Really dusty. That's kind of sad. Yeah, I could have had this for $47, but I paid 63. And that is... shock, shock, shock. The Hammer Horror Triple Shock Volume 1. And it has these movies on it. Actually, let's do the fancy side. We can actually read it. It's got The Evil of Frankenstein, Paranoiac. Wow, it's hard to say. And Nightmare. So it's 3 Hammer Horrors in a box set. And it's actually sealed up. So how do you open it? I don't want to open the plastic yet. I just wanted to show it to you. It must... oh, it slides out. Okay, so it slides out of the bottom. Okay. Oh, I think it just slides out of the top or the bottom. So it's a slipcase. It's got a slipcase on it. That's what it is. But yeah, there you go. Shock, shock, shock. The Hammer Horror Triple Shock Volume 1. They haven't released a Volume 2 yet that I'm aware of. So, and you know what bothers me about it is look at all these colors of red. Like the color red with the black all around it. Look between his fingers. It's like they forgot and they just chucked the closest red they could find in there. And it doesn't match any of the other reds. That bothers me. That bothers me a lot. They could have gone darker there. Anyway, yeah, so 3 movies. You've got The Evil of Frankenstein. You got Paranoiac and Nightmare. Yeah, happy. I mean, I'm not happy I paid $63 for an item that's selling for 47 now. But you take the losses with the wins, I guess. There's not much I can do about it. And, yeah, Roddy's focusing on the wrong thing. Roddy? Oh, you're such a pain in the backside sometimes. Rotten Roddy. All right, you can see the movie that we were watching tonight. I'll show you in a second. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that's the last mail I've got. I've got other things in my bag in the house. I'm not going to show them to you now. Evil of Frankenstein, Paranoiac, and Nightmare. So really happy to have that. That is an Umbrella. Is that an Umbrella release? I'm pretty sure it is. Umbrella and Universal together. There you go. That stack's getting kind of high. These are all Umbrella. All Umbrella. All right. I think we're going to leave it there, guys. It's like 11 o'clock at night. And it's very late. I started here around the 9 o'clock mark, I believe, just after 9. So I think it's about time I wound up. I've bored the crap out of you for far too long. I've finished my beer. I haven't started the second. And it's very late. And I've got work in the morning. Nice and early. 5 a.m. I've got to get up. 5 a.m. I've got to get up in the morning. I don't want that to translate. Thank you. Okay, let's close that. And let's close that. And let's go back to that. We've had a total, I believe, of 2 people visiting tonight. So thank you very much for that. My microphone is way down there. Thank you very much, guys. I know it's been a couple of weeks in the making getting here, but we're going to look forward to episode 60 next week, hopefully. I mean, I'm hoping I can do it. Obviously, I've got a big birthday party for one of my kids on Saturday night, so it would be Friday night if I was going to do it. Depends how tired I am from my 50-plus hours a week of working. But if you're interested in the video that you watched tonight, please don't forget to like, comment, leave a comment. You can always also subscribe. If I can even find my subscribe bumper, there it is. Subscribe, share it with a friend. You know, someone that likes this kind of content, share it with them, let them know it's here. Leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, leave a thumbs down. You know, all of that stuff, it makes a difference to a small channel like mine. We always talk about physical media. We talk about things we find. We haven't done as many kind of reviews as we used to do, but that still could be something that happens in the near future. Thanks, guys, for being here. Not much more I can say. Don't forget to crash your crabs and save up your shocks, just like the shocks and the crabs we just talked about. Don't forget to do that, and we'll live to fight another day. It's BZ in the Neon Doom Room. We've got Rotten Roddy, Master at Arm's Length, and we've got Mike and me. And that movie up here, if you hadn't guessed, you thought I was going to forget. My favourite movie, one of my favourite movies to make a day was Split Second with Rutger Hauer. Split Second with Rutger Hauer. All right, say goodnight to your dog for me, pat your mum, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Doom Vlog, episode 60. That's 60. Hopefully next Friday, or not, we'll find it. I'll let you know. I'll let you know on Instagram. Join me on Revenge of the Video Store or revenge.of.the.video.store on Instagram, or you can follow me on Neon Doom Room. You'll find me. You just look for my logo. Look for this logo or this logo over here. It's on my Instagram. All right, guys, you got any emails you want to send me? You want to send me anything that you want to talk about? It's neondoomroom@gmail.com. Is it actually Neon Doom Room? I think it's yeah, there's no spaces. It's just neondoomroom@gmail.com. Neondoomroom@gmail.com. I will confirm that to you right now. I forget because I'm not on there very much. Yep, neondoomroom@gmail.com. If you have anything to let me know, if you got any photos or anything interesting about your collection to send them to that email. I do jump on there, just not that often. And have a good night. Love you. Gonna leave you. Gonna wish you good night and adieu and adieu and adieu and you and you and you. Because we mostly come out at night, don't we? Mostly.
And they mostly come at night. Mostly. And they mostly come at night. Mostly.
We mostly come in at night. I'm going to say goodnight to you all. Have a good one. Busy in the Neon Doom Room. I love you. Platonically, of course. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the crabs bite. Good night.
What do they say? He can't hold his liquor.